Hello, everybody. Back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Thursday, the 6th, and today was a rather, I don't know, odd day, I guess, best way to put it. Weather-wise, the weather was beautiful, cold starting off with, sunny at least, had some crazy winds going on all night long, and early this morning it kind of died down this afternoon, luckily, before I went out and did my run. Was heading out to do my run. I need to make a plan and set a new goal for running. Haven't made it up yet. Haven't figured out what I want to do. And even though I just ran a marathon 2 days ago, ran a 5K yesterday, I almost went out and ran another marathon today. I really was. It was too cold and too windy. It would not have been a fun time to do. But I'm really kind of kicking the idea around about possibly just heading somewhere south. I don't know, Oklahoma, maybe Arkansas. I have no idea. Maybe Texas. There's a lot of places I've never run. Somewhere warm. I thought, throw $100 in the gas tank, see how far down there I can get on $100, and basically camp out for a few days on the warm weather, smoke some cigars maybe, and knock out another marathon. My buddy's been talking about it, but I think he's more talk than he is actual running, 'cause he's still nursing some injuries and that. And I think it's more just him, I don't know, trying to get my goat almost in the process. He'll say a lot of that stuff about how he wants to go do this or that, then never manifest into anything worthwhile there. So I don't know if he wants to go or not. I'm going to probably hit him up maybe tomorrow or Saturday, Sunday, one of those three. I'm going to stop by his place, hang out for a while on that, and kind of hit him up about just, hell, if nothing else, throw some shit in the van and take off that way and just sleep in the van. Don't even take the tents and stuff. So who knows what I'm going to do there. I just had a lot of really odd stuff going on in my life. Just last 24 hours been insane. So got some really good news that I haven't really been able to share with anybody because I got so much other crappy news that's everybody's getting dumped on me and I'm getting that's dumped on them. There are things I can't really even share the happiness, I guess. So one of those things is kind of a personal happiness, but I just kind of want to share it with somebody and there's nobody really to share it with. So that's been really kind of weighing on me, just not being able to. I guess I thought when I got this information it was going to be like a really joyous time in my life, and it's not been that at all. So one of the things I had, basically, I've got kind of a situation in my life where things are going weirdly. There's somebody in my life that I think is going to be not in my life anymore, and that's it's a really hard thing to think about. You just don't realize when you've got someone in your life that how much they mean to you, even though you might not have known them that long, or maybe you've known them forever, and you just didn't think you were that close, or didn't think it really mattered that much, but you realize it did matter a lot more than you were trying to let on, and maybe you didn't let on much because you didn't want to have to admit to yourself how bad it was going to suck when that person was no longer in your life. So I don't know. It's one of those things. I've been dealing with that crap a lot, and I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go out and run another 26.2 miles, is just to basically maybe drain my brain a little bit more and maybe make my body that much sore and physically in that much more pain. So if I'm concentrating and hurting and feeling about all that stuff, then I don't have to think in my head so much. And I'm not a guy who drinks. Sometimes like this, I really get kind of pissed off with that fact that I don't drink, because I could have been drunk all day today and not thought about it really at all, or not had any recollection of what I thought about it. And that would have been a whole lot damn easier. But then tomorrow I would have woke up, I would have been probably thrown up, would have had a hangover, head would have been splitting worse than it was right now, because just that whole, I don't know, stuff going on in there. Really haven't even felt like eating all day. It's just one of those weird things where just I don't know, just really been rethinking a lot of those what ifs and all that kind of crap. And the what ifs in your life will literally just, they'll give you a freaking ulcer and they'll kill you. So I don't know. It's also a lot of those like scenarios of, what if I do this? Will that make it worse? If I do this, will that make it better? Just so much that crap out there. You just don't realize, like, you want to just go do so many things, but you're afraid it's just going to make it worse in the process. So instead you kind of hold back and you try and tippy toe into this stuff, and a lot of times I don't know what to do to make it better. That's the scariest part for me at all, is I don't know how to solve this and how to make this, I guess, productive situation. So I've just been really, I don't know, all kinds of fucked up in my head there, just dealing with that junk. So, and it's also one of those weird things that you realize that the person that you probably are going to be without, maybe forever, is the person you want to tell and you want their help and their input with this information more than anybody else. So I don't know. It's really hard when you're the person you would have talked to about this, the person that you are losing. So anyway, who knows there? I don't know. I just read something just moments ago. When basically one door closes, another door opens. It's just I never thought the hallways would suck this damn bad between the two doors. So never thought the hallway would be this long. Just the whole concept of don't even know what door it's going to be opening, what it is. I mean, I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know anything about it. And am I chasing after the wrong door? When I get there, will that door not have a key to it? And I'll be stuck at that door and I got to go all the way back down the hallway to find a separate door. Or do I just start looking around now and trying to find other doors to open? I don't know. I've got a lot of crap in my head going on. Then I also have some wonderful, great news. The fact I found out that my phone's been cut off. So basically I'm on a shared family plan type thing with there's, I don't know, like 4 or 5 people on it. And turns out, I guess, nobody's been paying the bill. It was in somebody else's name. I was on there. I was paying them. When I first set it up, I think I paid them like 4 months in advance. Just went ahead and knocked it out. And there was a rebate coming back when I got my phone set up. And I said, okay, between like the money I'm paying you now and that rebate will go back into your name. That covers all this amount of time and so on and so forth. And I said, and you're certain you're going to be able to have this. Like if I pay you this stuff, pay you this money to you now, then it's going to be one of those deals where you're not going to fuck up a few months from now and not have the money. It would be better off if I paid you every single month or whatever. Oh, no, it'd be all good. It's all good. And they've been getting a lot of notifications from US Cellular saying their bill is past due. I've been getting them also. They've been making partial payments and whatnot. And they said they keep getting billed twice. And the lady says, pay the double bill. Next month, don't pay a bill at all. I finally called US Cellular myself personally, and they said the bill has never been paid up to date in full since, like, I don't know, way the hell long time ago, like back in April or some shit. I think even actually prior to me getting my phone, like they had a bill they'd paid that was short. They had one bill they missed completely, and then from then on they never got caught back up. And I think the US Cellular finally got tired of it and cut them off. So from what I understand right now, I'm really screwed because my plan was to take off in the morning to head out of state and possibly make myself a crazy little road trip to go running and stuff. And I have no phone. I have an iPad which does texting. I can talk on it if I have to through a free app, but it's still not my phone. And I've also got my number that's on a handful of things. For sale signs, I've got it on, ads and stuff. I got it through business cards. I've got it on tons of stuff. Tons of people have my number, which I just changed so recently ago when I switched to this family plan and that. I don't know, I got to change that crap all again because the way I understand it as of right now, the research I'm doing, in order for me to be able to move my number, the number has to be in good standing. And for that number to be in good standing, I got to pay back all the back bills on like all 4, 5, 6 number bills on that account. I got to pay them back, and I think that's in the tune of like $600-700. I think it was $700, and there's no way in hell I'm going to pay $700 of back payments just to take a number that I've only had for a number of months, but I'm still out all that hassle factor and all that of the numbers. Like I've got vinyl stickers I made for my vehicle that's for sale and stuff that I have that's on my car that's basically saying for sale to a number that doesn't work right now. So that's just a giant pain in the ass. And you don't realize how something as stupid and simple as that is, that it just, I don't know, it's just one more thing. Plates are due on my car, not a big deal there. I got some stuff, but that's not a problem. It's just one of those things pops up same time you get the phone thing, and I've got basically, I don't know. I got a bunch of crap I got to figure out. I've got to go, hopefully, I'm waiting for my mechanic to call me and tell me my truck's fixed. Haven't heard from him forever, so I'm probably going to stop by tomorrow and say, hey, what's up? He's really bad about never calling, and I have to go find out if my vehicle's done every single time, and he never calls. So I was kind of putting it off, but it's been freaking 3 weeks now or some shit. And I kind of need my van in the shop to get fixed. So I need to get the truck out, put the van in there, and get it fixed. Also, had somebody who had a vehicle blow up on them, and they had the same size tires I needed for the truck I bought. And I said, hey, can I get those tires? Like literally the day I found out that their truck blew up. And I'm like, hey, check those tires. We know what size they are because they're in better shape than I have. So I have not been searching for tires for this truck for 3 weeks now, or 4 weeks. I don't know. I had this truck now because I thought I had a full set of tires. And I'd even, was like, I'll come get them, all whatever you need stuff, even offered to pretty much like I'd buy the tires from, at a fair price. Not, obviously I'm not going to pay full retail because I'd go buy new at that point. And now I found out after all this time that I guess they were given to her uncle who hauled the truck off to the scrapyard. And I think he took, I don't know, there's a pain in the ass in the whole process there. But I'm assuming they knew this because I asked him about it weeks and weeks ago about it. And I'm like, hey, why didn't you tell them that you had the tires already spoken for and that kind of thing? And I just been getting this really weird feeling that, I'm just getting that whole condescending type vibe of I'm there to help the people out, and then when I need help from them, they're never there to help me back, and it just sucks. I mean, I had somebody, the same person with the tires, I asked to basically make up some treats. Like they love to bake. They kind of wanted to start a little business baking on the side and doing catering, that kind of thing. I said, hey, what do you charge me for a handful of stuff? And I was like, make me up something for the road trip for DC. I thought it'd be kind of fun to have personal homemade stuff instead of just granola bars and Twix and shit like that from the store. And they're like, oh, no problem, I'll have it all made up, blah blah whatever. Contacted them the day before, and they're like, oh, I completely forgot about you. I'm like, we just talked about this for like 3 days in a row. How the fuck do you forget about me? I'm like, this is ridiculous. So she's like, well, maybe if you swing by later on your way back home, from Des Moines, your way back, to get through, I'll go home, I'll get this baked up. So I kept trying to call her and stuff. I'm like, hey, are these done? And she's like, oh, I completely forgot it. I'm like, it was freaking 4 hours ago. How in the hell? I'm like, okay, whatever. So I got kind of pissed off about that too. So just realizing the fact that I've got a shitload of people that are, I guess, lack of a better term, I'm losing so many things in my life and so many people in my life that I thought I'd been there forever for, or not really forever. I've just been there 100% for, and I feel like they're not back there for me for 5%. Like it's ridiculous. So I don't know. I've just got a bunch of crap dumped on me, and then so much stuff going on. I just want to get away from it all, and I just keep thinking maybe I should go just live in a tree fort. I think, how awesome would that be? Just go live in a tree fort for like a year or two. So anyway, that's all I got for now. Wish me luck, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow if I'm not living in a tree fort. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.